Welcome to Nora Christine Live. I'm your girl, Nora Christine, and tonight we have a jam packed night of Real Housewives drama. At the forefront is the scandal that dropped today, and it is regarding Dr. Whitney and being arrested for insurance fraud. So, Dr. Wendy was arrested today. Shocker, bombshell, not a good day for her. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Dr. Wendy has now been dropped from the latest season that's coming out of Wife Swap. So it was Dr. Wendy representing Potomac, and it was Melissa representing Jersey, and then we had Angie representing RHOSLC, and now she's been dropped. Okay, so instead of it being 4 episodes, they've now dropped it down to 3. It was slated to premiere on the 14th, which was, I believe, is Monday, but now it's being pushed back to the 21st because her episode was the premiere episode. I actually have some exclusive clips, guys, from the premiere episode. Okay. And it's very interesting the fact that she's now being dropped. We had a sneak peek clip. If you guys are watching, hit the like button. I'd like to play the sneak peek for you. Make sure you guys support the live. That's all I ask. If you can just tap that screen, give me a heart. Here we go.
Marble from the bottom all the way to the top.
Oh, that's a tall ceiling, though.
19 feet.
19 feet of marble.
Get a new island.
Where's this money coming from?
Happy Eddie is doing very well. Let's use this drug money, okay? Marble from the bottom.
Well, I guess they were also trying to use insurance money because the allegation is they did fraud against insurance. I have the details. I have the breakdown for you tonight. It is very unfortunate that this is happening to Dr. Wendy. I did not have this on my bingo card. However, guys, your girl was right. I made a short at the start of the week, and I'm going to play it at some point tonight. But I pretty much was just like, look, Dr. Wendy is a fraud, okay? Let's break down what is she's being alleged of, guys. So on October 9th, her and her husband were arrested, which was yesterday, in Maryland on multiple fraud-related charges. Wendy faces 16 charges, including 7 felony counts of insurance fraud and a misdemeanor for giving false statements. Eddie is charged with 18 counts, including 9 felonies. The charges are tied to claim burglary in April 2024, after which they submitted insurance claims to 3 different companies, and I'll show you the breakdown, and for items valuing over $450,000. Some items reportedly stolen had been returned for refunds prior to the burglary. Okay. You know, I gotta hit it with my girl. Damn
mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me. You wish you.
Wendy must have lost her damn mind. Okay. This is crazy. Wendy, you are a damn fool. You done lost your damn mind. When you get your mind back, you need to give us a call, because the facts are, what did she think she was going to get away with? Let me show you the items that she, like, it's like fashion items, purses and shit that she thought she was going to get away with. Let me show you. Detectives dug into store and refund records, showing a Dior shirt valued at $1,450, listed as stolen, returned months before. A Gucci wallet, $948, brought in 2018, returned for a refund. Investigators say more than $20,000 in stolen items had been refunded before the burglary ever happened, guys. Okay, so let's go back to also the facts of the burglary. So what she's alleging is that her and her husband were on vacation. Okay, I believe this goes back to August of 2024. They were on vacation. They went to Jamaica. They claimed that when they came back, someone broke into their house on the 2nd floor window. However, the Ring camera didn't pick up anything. The ADT security system they have wasn't messed with, wasn't tripped up. So those were the first red flags. Okay. Then there were more red flags. I mean, honestly, they are really dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but they are really, really dumb. I have the clip here of the police when they did their breakdown of it. Also, let me give you the details of what insurance companies are involved. Now, some people, I was watching different streamers, live streams today, and it's funny. People think that insurance fraud is a victimless crime and it doesn't affect anyone. It affects me and you. It affects whoever lives in her area. I don't personally live in her area, but anytime you do insurance fraud, it trickles down to the consumers. It also trickles down to employees, because if insurance companies are paying more than they're taking in, they're going to have to do layoffs. Like, that's the reality. So it affects everyday people like us. The triple insurance hustle. Court docs say the couple filed 3 separate insurance claims for the same burglary. Travelers Insurance paid $25,000, including $4,500 for Wendy's ring, which I also got a picture of the ring, guys. So this is how dumb chick was. She claimed that her engagement or her wedding band was taken. She didn't have it. However, there's pictures of her in the band. Homeside Insurance claimed $450,000 in losses. Jewelers Mutual reported 57 stolen items. They allegedly never told each company the others were already paying out. Big red flags, guys. If you want to do insurance fraud to one company is one thing, but you make sure you don't have multiple claims, because let me tell you what they do. What they do is they then go, they call around, they say so-and-so's they'll like run the claim. First of all, anytime you report any type of theft, they do a thorough investigation into who you are. That's number one. Secondly, they check your background. They check your credit. They run things like that. Then they run what's called an ISO search. That's a search of all insurance claims. Anytime you file an insurance claim, it goes into ISO. And from there, they say, oh my goodness, we have a claim for January 2nd. Travelers has a claim for January 2nd. Oh, snap. They all got claims. That's how it's done, guys. So never think you can outsmart insurance companies, because they're been there, done that. They know all the claims. The other thing is they also work very closely with law enforcement. I don't know if many people know that, but most of the people that do work for insurance in their investigative units, they call them the investigative unit, they are former law enforcement officers, guys. So you're not going to out hustle insurance agents, because they also partner with law enforcement. So, they're 2 steps ahead of you. You can't out hustle them. All your little tricks that you think you've done, it's been done, it's been investigated, it's been brought to the forefront of the adjusters. And I'm going to tell you a secret. Adjusters like when they're catching you guys. It's fun. It makes their day interesting. It gives them something to investigate. So if you think that you're not going to get caught, guess again. Okay. So let me play this clip right here. This is right here is the police officer. Police chief. Let's hear what he had to say.
I mean, had it just been a normal housewife, would she have been discovered in this manner, you think, or would this have just flown right through?
No, I don't think we would have treated it any differently at all. I mean, it was a high dollar amount that they were alleging that was stolen, and so if there was, we believe that it's a false report. We'll investigate it the same way. So I don't care if she's a real housewife, fake housewife, or whatever she is. We would have handled it the same way, regardless of who she was.
Finally, you mentioned the charges that she was facing. Is he facing the same charges?
Correct, yeah.
Well, they're a little different, because he is facing 9 counts of insurance fraud.
Okay.
And let me put my glasses back on. 9 counts of insurance fraud, 8 counts of conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, and 1 count of false statement to a police officer.
That is regarding which statement?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's
Anything else? You got anything texted in? You're good?
So yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, you're not going to out hustle the insurance company. Wendy, you're not outsmarting them. Wendy, we know you have 25 degrees, but that doesn't mean you're outsmarting them. So what does this mean? They're saying that the scandal positions Wendy's legal woes front and center beyond her usual housewives drama. Will Bravo capture it? My sources are saying that the Bravo film crew is en route to Potomac as we speak, and tomorrow they will be filming with the housewives there to get live reactions. Unclear if they'll be going to Wendy's house, but for sure they'll be going to Giselle's. For sure they'll be going to Ashley's to get all the drama, okay? The other thing I'm hearing is that this is not good. This is the second legal drama for the franchise. Remember, Karen Huger just got released from a DUI. She was serving about a year sentence in the county jail, and she just got out. Okay, so this has been a really crazy year for the franchise. Also, they did a major shakeup. They let go of Mia for lying. They're alleging Stacey's lying, which we'll get to all of that. I'm not trying to give away too much of what I'm going to talk about, but this is not good. Okay, this is not looking good for their season. I think it's a L for their season. This was Mia probably laughing at, you know, the downfall of Wendy. Wendy was one of the ones that shaded her and said she was lying constantly. Let's watch Mia and let's see what Mia had to say.
I literally, she just messaged me a couple of days ago. You know, she's one of the very only, like the only ones who is like, you know, I'm so proud. You know, well, what she said was, God has you covered, right? So this is, I need a second because
I get it.
I opened my phone. I had no idea what was even going on, and I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very, very shocked because I felt Miss 4 Degrees had it together. Okay? I thought she had it together. I mean, isn't Eddie an attorney, for heaven's sakes? Like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. Can I not? I literally.
I mean, yeah, I agree with her. You would think Eddie would be smart enough to know you don't do that. You don't do that. Eddie, you know this stuff. Like, they teach you this in law school. They teach you about fraud. They teach you about tort. They teach you all of this. Eddie, why did you think this was a good idea? And supposedly they have emails with them saying, oh, why don't you add this item? Oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? They're so freaking dumb and blazing, bro. Like, this has to be the dumbest move in Housewives history, guys. The dumbest move. Let's watch back to the last season when Ashley was taking a big dig at her when they were arguing at the reunion. Ashley and her went full on busted face, knockout, drag out fight. Let's see what they had to say about it.
You'll be fine.
Josh is a great young man.
And my husband is amazing, and I'm still married to him. Good luck with you and
Beautiful
Josh.
for you. I haven't said shit
Good
about
luck
Eddie.
with you and Josh.
I never said shit.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
You see what I'm saying? Miserable.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Happy as a clam.
Kathleen,
Thank you.
Clocked your ass.
Okay.
You tried it.
Okay.
Clocked it.
You tried it. And
Okay.
it's tried it,
All right.
denied
Okay,
it,
we're done.
tried it,
We're
and
done.
denied it.
We're done.
So, yeah, I mean, that was them talking about the marriage. Is Eddie still a lawyer? I don't know, honey. Is Eddie still a lawyer? This is the ring, guys. I want to show you guys the ring. So her dumb ass thought she was going to be outsmarting the damn people. And she wore the damn ring. This is the band right here, the silver band that you see. How dumb do you have to be to sit there, claim fraud, and then wear the ring at an event? Honestly, and again, guys, I really don't like Wendy. I'm going to be real with you. I just think she's a phony. I just think anyone that thinks that she's better than anybody is a big phony. And she's just such a fraud, bro. Like, she's just such a phony. See, according to the documents, Eddie emailed Wendy asking if they could add more high value items like Chanel shoes to reach their insurance policy's max of $420,000. So guys, insurance 101. When you have an insurance, you have a deductible, meaning the amount you have to pay before it kicks in, and you have a policy max. So it seems like they were trying to rack up to, like, okay, let's say their deductible is like 10 grand. So they're trying to rack up to get the max, which honestly, they should have not got greedy. They should have not done multiple claims. Like, this is crazy. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than she's greedy, fraud. She's a stupid. Yeah, this is Candace. Everybody's dragging Candace because Candace gave the most dumbest answer today. Oh my God, Candace is so dumb. Let me play the clip.
Got to start Celebrity Dish with some breaking news just into our newsroom. TMZ reporting exclusively Real Housewives of Potomac star Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie have been booked for criminal fraud charges. It's literally just into our newsroom. I know that you're good girlfriends with her, Candace. According to the documents so far, TMZ obtained, the star is facing 16 charges, including 7 felonies. Osefo has been charged with falsely misleading info in her, we don't know where the $300 comes in, but it involves $300.
Excessive of $300.
Yes, and she also faces 1 misdemeanor count of making a false statement to police. We know that's very serious. The couple were booked last night in Westminster, Maryland, in Carroll County. She's been on The Real Housewives for 5 years. Our first listen, Candace, what are you thinking?
I am floored. I am shocked. I'm sad. You know, it feels to me, we've just, gone through the Karen Huger of it all. Karen just came home. Karen paid her debt to society, but one might opine that, perhaps Karen was made an example of. And I am now, as I'm literally just getting this news with you all, that's my first thought is $300 and we're arresting a mother and a father, business owners, entrepreneurs. We don't know what the charges are for, but we know that the Osefos have a very successful marijuana business. They are providing jobs and opportunities for people of color in the area, in the DMV. And so my first thought is, are they being targeted? Is this something that we should be thinking about? And I obviously I know the Osefos. I know their children. I know her family, and I'm heartbroken. Like I'm shaking because we're just finding this. I can't imagine.
When was the last time you spoke with Dr. Wendy?
Very recently. Like we text all the time. So she never let on that anything was wrong. I know Eddie and Chris were just speaking via text. So I'm shocked, and it just feels like someone is out to get the girls. Like how is
girl, bye. Shut up. No one is out to get you guys. The reality is this. I love Karen. Karen's the grand dame. She's one of my favorite. But the reality is this, folks. Karen had her 4th DUI. If anything, she slipped through the cracks. Okay. 4th DUI. Nobody is out to get Karen. Karen went to jail for 4 DUIs. She could have put mothers, children, grandmothers, grandparents, grandchildren, cops, law enforcement, safety people, teachers, whatever, at risk for driving while drunk. Okay. She needed to learn a lesson. She needed to do time. Number 1. Number 2, I'm reading the evidence that they got. And let me tell you, insurance companies don't just come after you for the fun of it. They make sure they have all their ducks in a row. And then they have to present said evidence to the state the state insurance office. And then they have to decide, do we have enough? And do we have enough for this rich, high profile person to prosecute? And from what I'm reading and what I'm hearing, it seems to be the case. I don't know. She's innocent until proven guilty. Let me say that. But no one is targeting you guys. Okay. I can assure you there is no one targeting. And I feel like she's eluding this for political reasons, but I digress. We can move on. Guys, if you're watching, do me a favor, tap that screen, give your girl a heart. This is what I got to say to old Candace. Okay. Candace.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Who gonna check you? Who can check Candace, please? Thank God Candace is gone. She's so low vibrational, I swear, bro. She was a dummy, and I'm glad she's gone because she's such a dummy. Anyways, we're gonna switch gears here. We're gonna head right on into the Real Housewives of Potomac recap. This was coincidentally the season premiere for Potomac. Guys, if you're watching, you may not know, Dr. Wendy is a part of the Real Housewives of Potomac cast. She has been in the cast now for about 5 seasons, I believe. So she is a longstanding person. On this episode, it was very clear that they missed Karen. They definitely talked a lot about Karen. It was sad to see Karen gone. She definitely was missed. I know I missed her. I missed seeing her there. but it was really interesting and really good to that they brought her up. They gave homage to her. They talked about her. They said that they missed her. Um, and we saw and we met some new housewives this week. We met some friends of the show, Angel Massey and Tia Glover. Angel Massey is a journalist married to an ex-athlete. Tia Glover, I don't really know what she does, but she has a British accent. So the theme of this episode was second bloom, because Ashley finally got divorced. We don't know what Ashley's divorce settlement was, but it has come out that Michael Darby is worth an estimated 20 million. So it seems to be that she would have at least got 5 to 10 million of that 20 million. Okay. So she threw this big lavish party. So that was interesting to see. But the worst of it all was the attacks on Stacey. But I will say this. Mia be lying, Stacey be lying. Okay. So Stacey, last season we ended at the reunion that her ex-boyfriend TJ sent out messages to everyone and said, Stacey and me were not really dating. She paid me to be on the show. She owes me money. She told me she'd give me money. She owes me some coins. And she's like, no, that's not true. I would never pay him, blah, blah, blah. So fast forward to this season, we see that she's rekindling things with her ex-husband, oddly enough. And people just dragged her this week, y'all. They just dragged her. And then the girls allegedly said that they went to a luncheon with TJ's best friend, who's an actress. We later found, I have who they are alleging that the actress is. I'll play that in a little bit. But basically, they dragged Stacey all episode. Let me play this clip to show you just a little bit of the dragging.
Hi, Stacey. So I was making sure that you speak to
Hi, nice to see you.
Okay, nice to see you too. You know.
Hey.
Okay, well, hey. Hi, Stacey.
So they just not really feeling her. I mean, I don't know how else to put that. They're just not really feeling her. It really sucks the way they treat her. They're not nice to Stacey. Okay, they just drag Stacey. They put Stacey down. They say that Stacey's a liar. They're just all over Stacey, attacking her. That was what the start of the season was all about. Them dragging her. Here she is going on a date with her ex-husband.
Do you see this glow? As crazy as that sounds, I am back with my husband.
Oh, really?
And then the next scene that comes up, Stacey.
So yeah, I guess somebody posted that clip. It's pretty interesting that she's all excited that she's back with her husband. This was the clip. This is a good clip. This is them accusing Eddie, confirming that TJ told him that Stacey paid her ex to be with her. This is just a recap so you guys can get caught. I'm rocking with Stacey. That's period, point blank, end of story. Nothing else to say. Drop it, okay? Like
Laugh, funny. That's funny. To me, it's funny. Yeah, do you have a sense of humor?
Ha, funny. Happy Eddie and Wendy, clank. That's what's funny. Ha. That's what's funny. So, I mean, for where I'm at this point, I'm rocking. Honestly, I am really going to rock with her because I think that they're liars. But it just sucks that their season has been overshadowed by this drama. I heard the ratings aren't good though, guys. So maybe it'll be good this week because everybody's going to be tuned in. Let me tell you the ratings for the premiere. Yeah, so they said that they averaged only 0.14 in the 18 to 14 demo, which is about 577,000 viewers. That was their average last season. Let me tell you what the latest was this week. So that's their average, 577. Let's see how they did this week. So this week, hold on, guys. I know it didn't do good. Season 10 compare numbers. Guys, if you're watching, hit the like button while I pull up the ratings. I don't think it was good. Yeah, so I just know that I'm reading. I read somewhere that it didn't do good. I wanted to get you guys actual numbers. Let me see if I can find it now. But anyways, guys, that's not important. Let's move on. We're gonna switch gears here, and we're gonna go to where it's hot, 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 hot. To Real Housewives of Miami. This week they had their shocking week 2 draw dropping reunion recap. Let's go. I need to get some sound effects because this week was wild, guys. Wild. Maybe I'll just play this. Ding, ding, ding. That was the kind of week they had at the reunion this week. It was shocking. It was everything I want for in a reunion. Honestly, Miami was my favorite season. I said that all year. This was probably like, it started really strong. It didn't end that strong. So what was draw dropping is what ended up happening, guys. So pretty much there were some allegations, guys. I always thought to myself that Julia and Adriana were a little too close for comfort. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm really not surprised by the rumor. Okay. I'm really not surprised by the rumors. I'm trying to pull my clips up, guys. 1 second. I'm sorry. But I'm not shocked at all by the rumors. Okay. This was a jaw-dropping week. I can't believe the bomb that Adriana revealed. Okay. If you guys are watching, again, hit the like button. I'm going to show you guys this exclusive clip. Tap the screen for me. Show your girls some love. Here we go.
When we were in Spain, when we were in that little room, Marisol Alexia, remember? It was
No, that's not it.
Auntie, what you don't.
Oh, Lord. I don't even know what to think about this, guys. Like, this is wild. First of all, initially, I'm going to give you guys more of what happened. Initially, Adriana did admit to it. She said it wasn't real sex and it only involved kissing and heavy petting. The revelation, this is the thing. I don't believe this for 1 second because what does this benefit? Why would this benefit Adriana to hold this over her head? Clearly, the marriage had issues. Clearly, they ended up working through the marriage. Clearly, I'm sure Julia's wife knows she married a whore. I'm sure she wouldn't be too shocked. Like, I don't believe this for 1 second. I don't believe that she was trying to blackmail her with this. However, I do think she was guilting her, just guilting her to still be her friend. I do believe that, but this whole thing, wouldn't Adriana be more embarrassed by this? Why would Julia be the one to be embarrassed? Julia's a lesbian. Clearly, there's nothing shocking about this other than maybe out of fear that the women will think Julia wants them in some way. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But however, a lot of people did not believe Julia. People are kind of sick of her. They're sick of her gaslighting. They're sick of her victimhood. The other allegations Adriana did not just take this laying down. Okay, guys. Adriana hit back and she goes, okay, if you're going to reveal this, I'm going to tell you all about your secrets. Let's talk about the coffee machine you done bought, a Haitian mortician, and the cop you was sleeping with. Girl, she brought the fire, okay? Fire, fire, fire. She was not going to take this lying down. Shout out to her. Adriana also said, you also tried to seduce me. Let me play this clip right here, guys. If you're watching, please hit the like button. This is the last clip I'm going to play. So yeah, guys, moral of the story is they had lots of drama. Real Housewives of Miami is the best this season. Come back tomorrow night. We're going to do part 2 of the other Housewives. Hit the like button. God bless. Have a good night.
Welcome to Nora Christine Live. Live shows while we are sipping tea and serving truth. We dish out the hottest gossip and reality tea. We talk about everything from celebrity gossip and reality TV to current events and everything in between. We keep it real. If you like your tea with a side of sass and a little bit of shade, then this is a show for you. I'm your host, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You may know me as a co-founder, executive producer, and host of the New Party podcast. Every Friday, we drop a new episode at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So grab your cup of tea, sit back and relax because you're in for a treat.